Good afternoon. Police are looking for 31-year-old Melissa Feliciano in connection to the death of 75-year-old Robert Iacobucci, a Rocky Hill man who was found dead inside of his home earlier this week. And I want to go ahead and get straight to the photo of her. State Police just giving an update a few minutes ago on their search for Melissa Feliciano. And again, here's her picture. That she is the third suspect in this homicide. Police say that Iacobucci's body was found on the second floor of his home on Pondside Lane. And according to court documents, he was found with his arms tied behind his back with significant injuries to his head and his face. According to neighbors, Feliciano was described as a caretaker for him. In an update on the search for Feliciano today, state police say they are asking for the public's help.
She's been known to frequent the Hartford and Manchester area. We have an active arrest warrant for felony murder, and robbery in the first degree. We've been trying to contact her over the past week with no success. We're seeking the public's assistance in this. If anyone has any idea where she is, she can contact, the public can contact 860-534-1000.
Now, two other people have already been arrested for his murder. 42-year-old Franklin Cruz and 36-year-old Madeline Dickey, both of New Britain, have been arrested and charged with robbery and felony murder. Now, state police say they are continuing to work with Rocky Hill Police for this investigation. And state police are asking that if anyone does see Feliciano, you don't approach her, you just go ahead and call police. That's the latest here in Hartford. Gabby Molina, Fox 61 News.